400 ballistic missiles from Iran to Russia does not look like a very realistic figure, but Tehran already has experience in supplying hundreds of Fateh-110 family of missiles to Hezbollah, albeit in completely different conditions. There is no official information on Iran's transfer of 400 Fateh-110 family of ballistic missiles to Russia by now. On January 4, 2024, U.S. National Security Council spokesman John Kirby stated that although no missile transfers had been recorded at the time, negotiations on them were quite active at the time. We have also publicly stated that Russia is seeking to acquire short-range ballistic missiles from Iran. At this time, we do not believe that Iran has delivered close-range ballistic missiles to Russia. However, the United States is concerned that Russian negotiations to acquire close-range ballistic missiles from Iran are actively advancing. John Kirby stated, although the possibility of transferring Fateh-110 as well as Zulfiqar ballistic missiles from Iran to Russia has been discussed since the fall of 2022, they have not been transferred to Russians since then. But during this time, a lot has changed, not in a positive way for the civilized world. The DPRK has transferred similar missiles to the Russian Federation, despite all international countermeasures in form of sanctions and UN resolutions. Despite a proven by the United States fact, Pyongyang has not faced any consequences, and the absence of any effective response gives Tehran a signal act. Thus, the likelihood of Iran's transfer of ballistic missiles to Russia is only increasing. But the key information about Iranian ballistic missiles being transferred to Russia is the number of almost 500 missiles. At the same time, there is no information on Iran's production capacity of Fateh-110 missiles. It is an Iranian surface-to-surface ballistic missile produced by Iran's Aerospace Industries Organization since 2002. The Fateh-110 was reportedly developed from Iran's Zilzal-2 unguided artillery rocket. A version of the Fateh-110 is also licensed built in Syria as the M600. According to the analytical Alma Research and Education Center, Hezbollah had about 600 Fateh-110 and M600 missiles, as well as the number of launchers was estimated at 28 as of 2020. Thus Iran does have the capability to supply a significant number of ballistic missiles, even in the face of complicated logistics. But is it possible for Tehran simultaneously send such amount of missiles? Because the Pentagon estimated Iran's entire arsenal of ballistic missiles at about 3,000 units as of March 2022. Currently, a more likely scenario is that 400 missiles are the total number of missiles ordered or desired to be received by Russia. Therefore, it is quite possible that their supply will be extended over time. But there is no exception that Iran has been producing missiles for Russia in advance, anticipating of the final decision, since 2022. Earlier reported that Russia had started using Kh-69 cruise missiles. The Kh-69 cruise missile, developed by Tactical Missiles Corporation (KTRV) and designed by MKB Raduga, is a modern air-launched subsonic missile intended for precision strikes against high-value static targets. First unveiled in August 2022 at the Army 2022 military exhibition in Moscow, the Kh-69 has quickly become an integral part of Russia's strategic and tactical strike capabilities. It represents an advancement over earlier models, particularly the Kh-59 Mk2, incorporating stealth technology to enhance its effectiveness on the battlefield.